Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Reaching Riches here. So today we're gonna see what the estimates are for next week. I think they are declaring what on the 19th is when we should see this declared. But this is gonna be the estimate for YMAX YMAG SDTY. This will be the first one, and then we'll just look at the numbers for QDTY. They're not going to declare until, well, I'm assuming they're not going to declare QDTY until the 26th, because they only had like 2 trading days, so they're going to get 2 trading days plus a week, so it's going to be a little bit higher than their usual. Alright, so let's go into the spreadsheet here. So right here I got YMAG pulled up, and Group D was just announced on the 12th, so that was this Wednesday. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the back, he's just walking around. So they had AMZ and Aptly in here. AMZ declared 54 cents, Aptly declared 36 cents. That means AMZ, they collected a total of 1.5 million in dividends from AMZ, and they collected 1.2 million from Aptly. Alright, and like I said, they're going to declare this on the 19th. Right now they have an outstanding shares of 19 million, almost 20 million. And total dividends collected from both of these is 2.7 million. Alright, so let's see what we're going to be expecting for our dividends next week. 14 cents, so that's what we can expect. 14 cents from YMAG, so that's nice. No more 5 cent. We're out of the 5 cent week, going back to our 14 cents, which is pretty nice. Average dividend right now, since I've started tracking it, is 15 cents. 15 cents per share. All right, so let's go and look at YMAX. YMAX here. They hold AMZ, Aptly, Misty, AIYY, Disso, Squee, and SMCY. Sorry. So this is what they hold for Group D. Like I said, 54 cents is what they declared for AMZ, 36 for Aptly, $2.02 for Misty, which is, I think it's more on the lower end for Misty. AIYY, 37 cents. Disso, okay, I didn't realize their dividend was actually not bad. 45 cents. Squee, 58, and then SMCY, $2.09. All right, so they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna declare this on Wednesday. They collected a total of 9.2 million, and just looking at the dividends here, this is the most that they've collected since I've been tracking it. They have a total of 48.7 million shares right now. Alright, so let's see what we're gonna get paid. 19 cents. Alright. So, definitely coming back into the 20 cent range, because we had what? 20, or about 20, sorry, 19 here, then we had a 15, so if we can get back into the 20, that would be great, or at least near the 20, that would be great. Right now, sitting at an average of 15 cents for YMAX, and so now let's look at SDTY, so let's see what we can get paid next week. So I'm just going to go over the trades, because some of these trades were definitely questionable. So let's just go over kind of how they traded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I just want to make sure I had them all. Alright, so they incepted on February 6th. They do have 2 different tickers here, XSP, and then they had SPX. I mean, most of their strikes are pretty similar. 690 here, 6095 here on the SPX, 6095. So what was weird to me, so they had this one, right? They had XSP, which is fine, 2 contracts, got you 58 cents, or about 120 Oh, sorry. Did I do that one right? Yeah. So, $112 right there. And then right here, this was kind of weird. So they opened this one, 16.95 strike on SPX, 4 contracts for $4.50 a piece, and then they closed it for that was good, right? It worked out for them. They closed these 4 contracts for cheaper, so that's good. So they collected 1,800 and they paid back 588. So net they collected what 1212 1212, so pretty good. And then they sold another one, so further out of the money, which is great. Collected another 42 cents there, so net for the day they collected 1492. Right, so that's good job there. Here on Friday, this was the 7th, XSP 611 strike, 2 contracts, 44 cents. So I collected $88. Here SPX, this is go good. 4 contracts for $5.80 a piece, so 23.20 collected, and then they paid back $80. So which is nothing. So they closed that one out. And then here on Monday, 3 contracts, so this is fine. Just sell. So it looked like they just let these ones expire. So they collected. Wait, sorry. Let me just go over this one. So here on Friday they collected a total of 2,328. Monday they collected 3,729. Tuesday was weird. This one threw me off. So they sold SPX 6 contracts for they collected what 41.40. And then they did their XSP, collected $200, but they closed this SPX for more than what they collected. So they collected 41.40, but they closed it for 86.04. So they took a loss there. So they lost $4,464. So that's not great. I don't know. I mean, I know. I think Roundhill also got blown out that day too, but we just let it ride, and I think it started coming down in our favor for Roundhill. But these guys, they closed it for a loss. In the grand scheme of things, how much did it affect it? I'm not exactly sure, but I'm just looking at the numbers on what they collected in premium here. And then, so after they closed this one, they sold another 6 contracts for further out the money for $60.75. And they collected $32.34, but overall on the day they lost 1,026. I'm pretty sure they copied the Roundhill strikes of 60.60. So Roundhill was at 60.60 this day. They just decided to close it out when it blew right past the strikes, and then price started coming back down. I think if I can remember correctly, I think Roundhill paid some amount of money to close out, but it wasn't too bad. And then with the new strike that YieldMax did, they won this one. All right, so moving on to Wednesday here. This was fine. No closes, so 10 contracts here, so $1,800 collected there and $90 collected, so total $1,890. And then here, this was all good. 5,400 over here, and then 275, so collecting 56.75. And then Friday collected 47.15. So they collected a total of $18,803. They have 125,000 shares. So let's see what we're gonna be getting paid. 15 cents right now is the estimate. So they had about a week and 2 days, and they collected 15 cents. So it's all right, I guess. We'll see when I run the numbers for Roundhill. We'll see who collected more. All right, so let's go to QDTY. So QDTY, they only had 2 days. They incepted on Thursday, so they only had these 2 days here. Just gonna run through real quick. They had, oh, I didn't write the strike down. But they collected, I'll fix that later. They collected 32.20 over here, and then they collected another 465, so 37.85 was total for the day. And then on Friday they collected 35.25, so total 73.10 is what they collected for the week for those 2 days. They have 50,000 shares, so let's see where we're gonna get paid. 14 cents so far. They're not declaring yet, so they still have another week before they will declare. So that is on the 26th, so they have another 5 days. So this is actually not too bad. 14 cents in 2 days. They have another 5 days to go, so we'll see how much money they can make. And then I have RDTY here. I'm just waiting for them to release it. I think it's coming. If they stick to the trend, they're probably gonna release it on Thursday, because SDTY was released on the Thursday, QDTY was released on the Thursday, so I'm expecting RDTY to be released on a Thursday. All right, so that's the estimates for YieldMax YMAG YMAX SDTY, and then just not a full estimate yet for QDTY. Alright, so let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Just quick recap: YMAX 14 cents, YMAX 19, and SDTY at 15 cents. Alright, that's all I had. Catch y'all in the next one.